Hello, guys. Another disappointing defeat against Wolves. I don't even know where to start from. What is actually happening in this team? What is actually wrong with these players? What is actually wrong with the board? What is actually going on? We don't understand it anymore. There is not, for me, in today's game, just like our last game, there is nothing positive to talk about. We cannot put the blame on the system. Yes, a lot is ongoing that you and I may not be aware of. Today, in the substitute, the only positive this thing I can pick from the second this is from the substitute. But from the starts, first half, second half, we have been crap. No better performance. This is Manchester United we are talking about. All these players are shambles of themselves. Yes, the first yellow card on Bruno was too soft. But the second yellow card, it was definitely a yellow card. And that was a silly mistake from his part. But we cannot dwell on it. Even with a red card, we should be able to beat Wolves. So a lot is ongoing with this club that you and I may not be aware of. A lot of errors, both defensive, midfield, attack. From the beginning to the end, for me, I feel like we were not up for the game. We didn't put it at the back of our mind that we want to win the game. The performance was terrible. I am just imagining if these past 4 games that we lost 3, if Rashford was part of the squad, we would have forgotten of all these things, and majority of you would have put the blame on the guy. There is something actually ongoing. When Ruud van Nistelrooy took over, we saw that there was improvement in these players. And when he was asked, what did he do differently? He said, I brought everybody on the same page. We were together. For me in particularly, initially I already stated it, even till the last minute, that they shouldn't sack Erik ten Hag. Even if you want to sack him, let him stay till the end of the season. Then you can let him go. Bring in your new manager to do pre-season with these players. In order for them to adopt to his system, you can't give a manager money to purchase players, then along the way, few months, you are sacking the manager. So for me, even the sacking of Erik ten Hag, I was not in support of it. It was a wrong decision. Now we have sacked him. What is the way going forward? We are losing games. For me, I don't see us even qualifying for top 4. Neither qualifying for top 10. With this kind of performance these players are putting up there. As I already said, for me, the only positive thing I've seen is with regards to Anthony. When he came in, he put up a lot of effort. Casemiro too put up a lot of effort. So I am wondering, Rashford is left out as a result of you saying he's not training well. We all agree with you. So these players that you said they are training well, the performance they put up there, you cannot convince me that they are training well. You cannot convince me that they are doing much better than Rashford. Yes. Why am I saying that? We will have seen it from their performance, from the scoreline. If you are dropping Rashford as a result of poor performance, or as a result of not performing up to your standard in the training ground, then it means that you guys are not doing anything in the training ground. Looking at the performance these players are putting up. So for me in particularly, I believe Ruben Amorim is not telling us the truth. There are some decisions he has to make that is not from him, it's from the board. They are making those decisions for him. Excuse me to say, I feel that is it. There are some decisions that may not be made by Ruben Amorim, but are being determined by the board. And that cannot help the club. Yes, if a player said he wants to leave, no problem. But if the player still have use for you, you use him. So the time that you have gotten a buyer for him, then you dispatch him. Actually, Manchester United, we are actually lacking behind with a terrible performance. Yes, the mistakes, the players themselves, they don't look themselves very nervous. Why will you be playing against Wolves and it will be like Wolves are rather than Manchester, and we Manchester are now Wolves? Looking at the field of play, it doesn't even look like it was Manchester United playing. They need to do a lot of work. Yes, today's defeat is unacceptable.